Welcome to our program. I'm Tony Noakes, and with me today is Dr. Wendy Walsh, a nationally recognized consumer rights advocate. Today's program is focused on what could be a serious health risk for millions of people who suffer from sleep apnea or another breathing issue and are using recalled Philips continuous positive airway pressure or Cpap machines. Reports indicate that over 3,400,000 of these Cpap machines have been recalled as they may have a defect that can lead to serious health risks, including lung cancer, liver cancer, kidney cancer, liver failure, and kidney failure. Risks of sudden respiratory failure leading to a heart attack or heart failure have also been reported. Dr. Walsh, thank you so much for joining us today for what could be a discussion that appears to be a very serious consumer rights issue.
Thanks, Tony. I'm pleased to be with you today.
In these cases, how does the legal process work?
Well, as you would think, each case is handled differently, but generally, the attorney will meet with the injured party and then examine all the details of the case, including all applicable device recall information, medical records, tests that were done, and even doctor's notes. After that, the next steps in terms of litigation will be determined.
What damages can be awarded in medical device liability cases?
Damages the injured party may be entitled to include medical expenses associated with the illness, loss of income, pain and suffering, expenses associated with long-term care, loss of enjoyment of life, decreased quality of life, and death benefits in the case of the person who has died. Well, obviously, each case will be different in terms of compensation, but these cases do involve significant damage awards, in many cases in the millions of dollars.
It's obvious that these type of cases require legal representation with expertise and resources that realistically only experienced attorneys have. So when choosing a medical device liability law firm, what should families be looking for?
Tony, you're right. These cases need to be represented by a law firm with extensive resources and a proven track record in this practice area. Now, these are not cases a typical personal injury firm should be handling. The law firms I'm comfortable recommending understand how serious medical device liability injuries can be, particularly when they could have been prevented. And they've got the resources needed to successfully litigate these cases. In terms of the legal process, as I mentioned before, they will thoroughly review the case, determine all the factors involved, and take every step necessary to secure the maximum financial compensation for these families.
I'm sure the information we have discussed will be appreciated by any of our viewers and their families who have used or recalled Philips Cpap machine and have been diagnosed with lung cancer, liver cancer, kidney cancer, liver failure, and kidney failure, or suffered sudden respiratory failure leading to a heart attack or heart failure. Dr. Walsh, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tony. It was my pleasure to be here.
Attention Philips Cpap users, have you or a family member used a Philips Cpap machine or ventilator for sleep apnea and later been diagnosed with cancer or had kidney or liver failure or sudden respiratory failure leading to a heart attack or heart failure? You may be entitled to compensation. On June 15, 2021, the FDA announced that Philips has initiated a recall of over 3 million Cpap sleep apnea machines due to concerns that a degrading foam part used to dampen the machine's sound may produce a gas that potentially causes cancer. Toxicological risk assessments done on these gases show they do exceed safe exposure thresholds. The manufacturer Philips has urged all users of recalled machines to stop using them immediately. If you or a family member have used a recalled Philips Cpap machine or ventilator and have been diagnosed with cancer or had kidney or liver failure or sudden respiratory failure leading to a heart attack or heart failure, you may be entitled to compensation. Call now.